Evolution Auto India is here at EV Tech India Expo Pune, and today we have Mr. Sridhar Iyer, Director CEO of Volticgreen Mobility LLP with us, and then we also have Mahesh Kumar Behra, COO-Operations. So sir, what are we showcasing today?
So we are showing you today the first of its kind Powerlake, as we are calling it. It's a 200 kilowatt battery. 200 is just a number. What we are showcasing is the ESS that we can create as an organization, what we are doing, and is capable of powering very large requirement of energy, including domestic as well as industrial.
The applications is absolutely in terms of, as you rightly said about energy storage system. It's really immense. It's like replacing power sources where we conventionally use generators, systems like that. So it's a kind of a system, actually a compact one, bringing up almost by 1/3 of its actual, you can say, current generation systems. So this is where the system is going to have energy, a huge current. That's why the name Powerlake. Right? So the application is wide, especially where you have a huge demand for power requirement. In fact, you can make systems which can even power small villages. It's as big as that. You can source energy from solar, maybe from wind power, or even natural sources. So this is a benefit of having this kind of a energy storage system, where you have energy which can come from different sources. It can also from the grid as well. So this is the advantage of this system.
Great sir, can you please tell us a bit about the technology that is used here?
Alright. The basic technology is, first of all, if you start with EV, there is a small battery where these batteries are used to power the driving system. The driver here is a motor in a EV or electric vehicle. Whereas these are driving, the driver is basically the energy stored through a inverter, a system like an inverter. It is basically more of an inverter, but a very large size inverter. What we see, a domestic kind of inverter are small ones, and whether conventional, maybe lead acid batteries and all. This is the lithium battery system, where the principle is inverter system, where you store energy and give it back whenever it is required for usage. So this is the benefit of this.
We have built this using lithium-ion batteries, and these are high-powered lithium batteries. The key difference is the voltage that this can provide. A typical battery that you use in an EV is usually operates at 48, 60 or 72 volts. This battery is capable of giving you 765 volts at peak. That is the biggest difference, and these have to be very sophisticated in their design and in their engineering. That is the difference.
In terms of sophistication, as you mentioned, because the voltages are very high, a normal application cannot have that kind of high voltage. But the purpose of having high voltages, you can store a lot of energy in less amount of space.
True.
So this high voltages basically benefits in terms of using it from low voltage equipments to high voltage equipment. Very high. In fact, for example, you are driving power engines, power motors, or even large tractors or earth movers. The power where you have huge big motors which drive high voltages than required. This is the system it is. And to handle this, the technology, as you were asking for the technology of how to handle this, is very critical in terms because of very high voltage. So to handle that high voltage, you have a very sophisticated protection system.
Okay.
So the protections in terms of voltage, and protection in terms of current, protection in terms of short circuit. So all this has been inbuilt into the system. There are separate circuitry which takes care of drawing energy or supplying energy or storing energy into this. These things are built into the very high sophisticated technology components like BMS, what they call the battery management system. So this battery management system itself has a technology where it takes care of all the safety features, controlling it from how much energy, how much current has to be supplied, how much voltage has to be, at what rate it has to be given, at what rate it has to take into account. All this including the working environment. So these are the technical features which are built into the electronic system, and that electronic system, or what we call it the battery management system, that is taken care by that.
Great, sir. My question to Mr. Iyer, what inspired you to build this innovating product?
I think India's production of energy is very low, and we are also blessed with a lot of natural resources like the sun, and we are not tapping into that. Plus, there are many remote areas where the energy has not reached, the power has not reached. We want to really make a purposeful mention here. That's what drove us. Plus, we also feel very sad with the climatic conditions year on year that's happening. So both of us, who are actually schoolmates, who've known each other for a very long time. So we've really known each other a long time. We had the same mandate in our mind that we want to make a difference. So we have got into this, quit our own good, very successful jobs, and we are doing this because we want to make sure that we are leaving to the future generation a much better environment than what we are currently enduring.
Great, sir. All the best. More power to you. Thank you so
Thank you
much for
very
your
much.
time,
More power to
sir.
the
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
It was great talking to you.